there were some points when it was like, will anyone look at me? Hey guys, I want to date too. Like, hi. Yeah, no, not me. Okay. Whether you're on a 3-year streak, dry spell, desert panties, I don't know what it's called. That's so stupid. Hi guys, it's Nika, and I'm pleasantly unbothered. You know how that goes and all that. You know I was gonna do that, didn't you? I think you do. Today, I just wanted to check in real quick to chat with you about something. So I was responding to some comments on my YouTube videos, specifically the ones about dating. For those, the comments seem to keep on rolling in even after a couple of weeks and months have passed. And it's always interesting. And this time, someone commented about dating, especially in these days, and kind of the condition of things and the way people interact, and it just got me thinking. And and this video might be a mess, so if it is, pardon me, you know, I'm gonna apologize in advance, but it just got me thinking. So I was like, you know what, let me turn on the camera and just give you some candid thoughts, like off the top, no planning, no script, no nothing, you know, and let's see how this goes. So in the comment, she was saying that she really wanted to have a conversation about dating in these times, and so she found my video, and I love her comments. And if you watch it and you know who you are, thank you. And if you have the time, I actually encourage you to read through the comments on most of my like relationship videos if you're interested in that kind of content, because some of these ladies be knocking it out of the park with their comments. Okay, so just saying, if you have the chance, check them out. I love reading comments from you guys. So anyway, when I think of when people say like dating in these times, it makes me think of like my idea of dating, even though I haven't dated in a little while now. I remember just things being different, you know, they were just so different. These days I feel like the Netflix and chill thing, and you know, hookups and random casual one-night stand type dating is so normalized. Not that it shouldn't be. I mean, whatever floats your boat, you know, just do you. Whatever makes you happy, I don't care. You know, do that. But for me, I have to say that I'm very much a monogamist in the way that I date with the intention of being potentially in a relationship with this person in the future. So not saying that I'm a serial monogamist or whatever they call them. I'm not constantly in a relationship. I don't bounce from relationship directly into another one. But again, if you do that, that's your thing. Do you, right? But and I mean, at one point I was single for like years, girl. Like years. And I distinctly remember my friends, you know, my girlfriends, we'd go out and they talk about like, it's been 2 weeks since I got any, you know, and then I need some, and I miss having a man around. It's been 2 months. And I'm like, girl, that's cute and all, but it's been years, like years. So anyway, at times it's been years for me that I haven't been in a relationship. But even when I was entertaining the thought of someone, of a gentleman caller or whatever, it would always be like, okay, well, if you're interested in something casual, in a fling, in a one-night rendezvous, that's nice, but I'm not your girl for that. So nice to meet you, thank you for the compliment, that's sweet and all, but no thanks. You know, I'm not gonna fool myself into thinking like, oh, maybe I'll get him to fall in love with my personality afterwards, or he said he doesn't want anything serious, but I'm gonna get him, you know, I'm gonna get him to. It's more like, no, if you don't want what I want, that's cool, but no, I'm not coming to your house after the club. I just met you, what's your name again? You know, no, I'm not coming to your house right now. Like, anyway, and it just really got me thinking about that kind of thing, and the fact that now that is more of what our culture seems to be leaning towards. You know, look at the apps like Tinder. When dating apps first came out, or dating websites or whatever, it was more like find true love and find a wife, or, well, not a wife, these men don't be looking online for wives, I don't think, but you know, find a husband, and you know, things like that. It was a new dating scene, and I mean, yeah, men be looking for wives, I guess, but I think the dating stuff is always more tailored to women, because I think there's that expectation that women are the one looking to settle down sooner and first, and that's not always true. But anyway, I digress. I digress. But yeah, it just got me thinking, like, there is more of a hookup culture now, and while there's nothing wrong with that, not all of us are into that. You know, not all of us are just trying to have Mr. right now, like Mr. in this second, in these 30 minutes, if that, just saying. And then I gotta put my clothes on and then go home afterwards, and that's the end of that, you know. And it's interesting because I think back to some of my girlfriends, like, no judgment, they might go home after the club and they might hope to enjoy themselves with someone, because if that's what you're looking for. And another comment actually mentioned, like, what about casual sex? What if I'm using these guys for sex? And I'm like, hey girl, you do you, okay. But you know, if my girlfriends have a need to fill and an itch to scratch, and they got a gentleman caller that can scratch it that night, girl, you go get it scratched, right? But it would always make me feel bad when they would report back that it wasn't even good, right? So they had this rendezvous with a guy, they barely know the guy, which is cool. They're hoping it's gonna be good because you're giving yourself to somebody and all that, and it's your time, you know, your body, your all this stuff, you know, all this stuff that comes along with the sexual incident, not incident, that's not the word. Encounter. All the things that come along with the sexual encounter, you're sharing this with someone and then you don't even enjoy it. Like, it's not even good, so what was the point? You know, you done added another notch to your belt, you done wasted your time, girl, you sweated out your hair or your makeup or whatever, and you didn't even enjoy yourself, you know. So it would make me feel kind of bad for them, like, oh girl, I wish it worked out better. But here I am, still on 3 years with none, and you talking about 3 weeks. So I'm the one, I need sympathy, damn it, I need. But of course, you know, that's of course jokingly, because it's really not a comparison, it's not a race, it's not a game. We're out here for different things. Nobody needs to feel like their way of dating is the one sole way or the best way or the only way. It's just interesting now, because I feel like with social media and stuff, we're all kind of gravitating towards one kind of way these days, you know. It is more of that hookup stuff, and if you're lucky, maybe you'll find something serious, you know. And things are definitely changing. People, and you know, people talk about this all the time, you know, people are speaking less in person, people are meeting less in person. People who might be inclined to approach each other on the streets in the past, or you know, you meet someone at a restaurant or at the library or at the whatever, we're all glued to our devices, so we're probably more likely to meet somebody on here these days, you know. And again, nothing wrong with it, but it's just so different. And I feel like there is a very big, like, personal connection component that ends up being missing in that. And for us monogamists who are looking for a relationship, you know, something stable with one person to build on, and you know, and to develop something with into the future, I suppose, I think it becomes hard, because the expectation is that you be ready to come over, Netflix and chill. That's if you even get to the Netflix. So girl, you may or may not get a good movie out of it. But we know what the chill implies, and that's if that part's good too. Like, are you gonna enjoy yourself after that? I hope so. If you are looking for something more serious, I hope you find that. If you're not, and you're just trying to use somebody for somethings, and if it's at least a fair exchange of things and everybody wins, I hope that works out too. I don't know. So I guess, I don't know what the point of this is, honestly. I was gonna say, I guess the point is, I don't know the point, but I guess what really comes to mind is whether you're on, you know, a 3-year streak, dry spell, desert panties, I don't know what it's called. That's so stupid. But if it's been a minute, you got some cobwebs and things, you know, because no entry has happened in a while, that's okay. If it's been a couple of minutes or a couple of hours and you recently got some from somebody you're with, or somebody you're not with, or somebody you want to be with, that's okay too. I just hope that you're enjoying whatever phase you're in, because it's not worth it otherwise, you know. It's not worth the Netflix and then chilling if that's not really what you want, you know. It's not worth faking the funk and dating someone if that's not really what you want. It's not worth pretending to be a relationship person if that's not what you want and you just want to mingle and play and meet people and enjoy yourself. You know, it's not worth doing all the other stuffs, especially with dating. And there were some points when it was like, will anyone look at me? Hey guys, I want to date too. Like, hi. Yeah, no, not me. Okay. There were some times when the options weren't always flowing, but more often than not, it was that the options that were presenting themselves were not living up to what I wanted or what I needed, or I could see through it and realize, like, okay, you say this thing, but all your actions are doing this thing. You know, you say, oh, you seem to be so smart, and you know, you have such a good spirit, and I love your energy, and I want to get to know you better, and I want to see if we can take this somewhere. That's what you say. But then later on you text me at 1 a.m. like, hey, what you doing? You want to come over? Sir, what? Sir, is that a prime getting to know you time and exploring my good spirit about me? No, sir, that's not what you really want. Okay, so don't play me. And yeah, so wherever you at, whatever you up to, whoever you're with or not with, or want to be with or don't want to be with, or whatever, I hope that you're happy. I hope that you feel satisfied. If there is not someone that is, you know, like a significant other in your life or even on your radar, that's perfectly fine too. If you just want to focus on yourself and be in love with yourself and find that self-love, that's what I spent most of my dry spell times doing. I'll say that. There were no gentleman callers, but Nika was calling herself like, oh girl, you look good. Good morning, boo. I sent myself good morning text in the mirror. Okay. So anyway, I also hope that you're having an amazing day. Of course, the holiday season is upon us. I hope that you have a wonderful holiday, whatever it is that you celebrate. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. Kwanzaa. I've never actually met anyone that celebrates Kwanzaa, but I know a lot of people assume that non-Christian Black people celebrate Kwanzaa, so I don't know. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy any other holidays that are out there, or any things that you celebrate. I hope you enjoy your traditions or spend your time making new traditions. And I hope that there are amazing things in store throughout the rest of the year and in the new one for you. Obviously, Vlogmas was kind of a bust. I got a couple days in and I was like, damn, this month is real busy. It's real busy. And then I got sick and then all these other things. So no excuses, but I knew it wasn't gonna happen every day anyway. So I'm just glad to be checking in with you guys. Like I said, I hope you enjoy. Do leave me a comment down below letting me know what you thought of this video. Also, like I said, if you have a chance, read the comments in some other videos, because like, y'all be on point, okay? Y'all be on point. I'll be like, yes, I should make a video of just me reading the comments, because this needs to be shared, okay? You know. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Also, if you liked it, you can hit the thumbs up. If you want to, you can subscribe. I mean, whatever you want, just enjoy, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye.